Why do I have to change my pump so often? I mean, it's the worst, right? Hi guys, thanks for joining me for another Diabeteric video. My name is Katie. I've been type 1 diabetic for almost 33 years, and I've had a lot of experience with a lot of side effects, and I'm still trucking. Okay, so today I'm making this video focused on pump users. Disclaimer, I've only used a MiniMed pump. I do not know the time limit of other pump manufacturers of how long you can leave your pump in for, how long the recommendation time is to change your site. But for MiniMed, it's about 3 days. Of course, you want to change your pump earlier if you're having a problem, unexplained high blood glucose levels, if it hurts, if you have pain, or if you have redness. Of course you want to change it before those 3 days. You want to change it immediately. But the recommend time to change it, even if it's functioning great and working perfectly, you want to change it every 3 days. And it seems like a lot. I mean, I feel like every other minute I'm changing my pump. But there's a reason behind it, and no, I do not believe it's because they want us to buy more supplies or they want to charge our insurance company more money for more supplies. I believe there are some valid reasons behind changing your pump every 3 days, and here are two of them, the most important ones. Okay, the first one is that when you insert an infusion set into your site, the catheter, the cannula catheter, the straw, goes into your subcutaneous tissue. Yeah, it's under the top layer of your skin, in the dermis. And what happens is, I use a silhouette, so I'm using this angle, but if you use a quick set or another one, maybe that's the angle to use, right? But I'm using a silhouette. So the tissue where that insulin is being delivered gets absorbed with insulin. So all of this area, that you're getting your drip of insulin slowly becomes saturated with insulin. And so therefore, as the time goes on, when you go from your first moment until the end of your third day, you become a little less sensitive to the insulin. So you could see a slight rise in your blood sugar level, maybe not. Maybe it's a little bit later that could happen. But that's why they suggest you change it after 3 days, because through, I'm sure, many years of studies, they have found that after that certain amount of time, blood sugars will start to go up, even if you are eating the same foods, doing the same activities, using the same basal rate. Your blood sugars can go up. And for those of you that think, oh, my pump's working perfectly, there's no pain, it's working great, I don't want to change it, I'm too busy, but my blood sugars are running higher today, I wonder why. It could be something else. It could be hormones. It could be your activity level is less, or you're eating a little bit more food. But it also might be because that area of the tissue is so saturated with insulin that it's just not functioning the way it did on the first day. So this is one main reason, and a very good one, to change your pump every 3 days. Okay, the other and second reason is because when you inject something into your skin, you're causing damage to your skin. Your skin needs to repair itself. And us being diabetics, we know that we take longer to heal. The longer you are in your evolution of diabetes, the longer you might take to heal, depending. I received an insulin injection when I was in the hospital as a patient in my arm that took, it was a nasty bruise. It took 1 year to go away. Or the blood that causes the bruise. It takes a long time for my body to reabsorb that, and it takes a long time to heal the tissue. So if I stick to 2 to 3 days, that tissue that I have injected my site into has an easier chance to recover because it hasn't had too long of a time with something damaging that tissue. Everybody has a different spot that they like to use, but if you're overusing those spots and you're keeping your pump in longer, you're possibly causing your tissue more damage, and over time it's going to take longer and longer to heal that tissue damage, therefore decreasing those favorite areas for access, you know. So let me just give you this one little thing to think about. Okay, let's say that your pump is in and working perfectly. There's no discomfort, no increased blood sugar levels. You know, there's a sticker around your pump, but nothing around it is red. You know, you're fine. And you've already extended. You're on day 4. And you have enough insulin in your reservoir, and you think, I'm going to change it tomorrow. I'm going to go to day 5. Okay, that's fine. And lots of people probably can do that without any problems. But think about this. Have you ever woken up in the morning, or maybe even in the middle of the afternoon, and you catch a glance of yourself in the mirror and, oh, you have a pimple. You have a pimple right there in the crook of your nose, or in the crease of your chin. And you say, oh, I have a pimple on my face. How long have I been walking around with that? Yeah. Okay, if there's a white pimple there, that means there's an infection there. That means your body has called all the white blood cells to come and start combating this infection. And you didn't even feel it. Okay? So keep that in mind. How often has that happened? Because that could be happening without you knowing. You're on day 4, you're going into day 5, and you could be getting an infection and you don't even realize it. You didn't even feel it. You know, you didn't have a fever, you didn't feel sick. I mean, that's an extreme infection. So what we want to really do is eliminate the chance of infection. So keep that in mind. I mean, every once in a while we all slip up. Yeah, I admit it. I do too. I go too long. I went too long not very long ago. I had it in a great spot. It was working great. And guess what? When I took it out, I had a bump the size of my knuckle. It was red. And guess who had to go on antibiotics for 10 days? This one right here. I don't like changing my pump because I don't know where I'm going to put it next. And I get really nervous because a lot of times I put it in and it's uncomfortable. If it's uncomfortable, I could deal with it. If it hurts, I got to change it. You know, if after an hour after I've changed it, if it's not working, I got to change it. There's a lot of times I've changed my pump 3 times in one day because I can't find a space to put it in. I'm not a small girl. I've got a lot of space, but I can't find a good space to put it in. So leaving your pump in too long, even if it's functioning, can really reduce those spaces in your future of where you could use your pump. So just keep that in mind too. Yes, we all get busy and we all can't always change our pump the exact after 72 hours, yeah. But whenever possible, try to stick to that schedule because you're going to be saving your tissue, you're going to be saving yourself from having unexplained high blood sugars, and all in all, it's going to be better for your overall well-being. Every once in a while, you might be able to slide, but try not to make it a habit. Okay, thanks for listening to my opinion on that, and I hope you guys liked the video. If so, go ahead and like. You can subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you're notified when I put out more videos. And stay healthy, be diabetic, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.